President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi is meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump on the sidelines of the Davos World Economic Forum in Davos, in the Swiss city of Davos, with the participation, and they are shaking hands and discussing the regional issues. As last week, U.S. President Donald Trump have asked that he wanted to meet President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi on the sidelines of the Davos Forum, the World Economic Forum. As we can see on screen, both leaders are meeting with the participation of a delegation from Egypt and high-ranking officials from Egypt and the United States. As we can see, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi is now speaking to U.S. President Donald Trump, as the president is discussing the pivotal role played by Egypt in the facing the challenges that are facing the region of the Middle East, Libya, Sudan, and Syria. Both leaders are discussing the situation in the Middle East and Africa. As we can see, ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister, Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi is meeting and is speaking with the U.S. President Donald Trump on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum in Davos. As last week, U.S. President Donald Trump have said that he wanted or have called on President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi that they meet on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum in Davos. Earlier today, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi delivered a speech before the Davos Forum, the World Economic Forum, where the president said that the World Economic Forum is a unique opportunity for discussing pressing world challenges and in also building a brighter future for the entire world. The president, as he was addressing the special session dedicated for Egypt at the World Economic Forum's 56th annual meeting in Davos, President el-Sisi called for more efforts and cooperation among the world countries in order to benefit, to make benefit for all our peoples. The president also spoke about the future of the coming generations in line with within the framework of the cooperation in fields of economy, trade, and investment that is going to pave way for more cooperation and more trade and more opportunities for exchanging expertise and exchanging experience, and also providing opportunities of job opportunities.
They're talking about the dam that's been built in Ethiopia. It's one of the largest dams in the world, the largest dam in Africa, but it's one of the largest dams anywhere in the world. It was financed by the United States, and it basically blocks the Nile River. You know, when I think of Egypt, I think about the Nile more than any other place, in all fairness, but it goes through Ethiopia. And a dam was built, a very big one, very, very big one, massive. And it was something that should have been talked about a long time ago when they were building it or financing it. So I got involved at the end of my first term, and I was going to have a deal. We were going to have pretty close to a deal. Then we had a rigged election, and I left, and of course Biden didn't do anything about it because he didn't know he was alive. And I come back, and it's become a very dangerous issue, the dam. And I'll see if I can get that back on track. We were all set to make a deal. We're going to do a joint venture of sorts, and it would have been good. I think it would have been good for both. But it's a dangerous thing. They built a dam where somebody's not getting the water that they are supposed to get and that they've gotten for 1 million years, and all of a sudden the water flow is blocked by a very massive dam. I wouldn't be happy about it. And, you have a very strong leader in the president, and I hear you have a strong opiate too. I don't know him as well as I know you, but he's a strong guy. And I'm going to try bringing the two of you together, see if we can make a deal.
I appreciate that.
I think he understands me, right? I think he understands English better than we do. Okay? A lot of these guys that don't understand, they understand it very well. But I think we'll be able to do something about the dam. The dam's a big problem, but we'll be able to do something. Most importantly, great leader, great guy, and we're there for each other. We've known each other right from before Hillary. It was before Hillary. We met during the campaign with Hillary, and we met at a hotel. She was supposed to meet with the president, and I was supposed to meet. I went first, and after he met me, he didn't want to meet her. And I said, I like that guy. But we've had from that moment on, that was before the election.
Yes.
We've always had a great relationship, and it continues stronger than ever. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Press. We have committed to being permanent members of the board of peace.
Well, we're going to have a lot. We have a lot of great people that want to join. It's going to be the most prestigious board ever formed. The president is a member. We have the major countries, and some need parliamentary approval, but for the most part, everybody wants to be on. I have a little bit of the opposite problem. People want to be on, and we didn't ask them. They want to get on, but we'll look at the country. So we're going to have. I think it's the greatest board ever formed, and we call it the Board of Peace. That's what it is. It's the Board of Peace, and it started on Gaza. And I appreciate what you said on Gaza, because it's true. If we weren't involved, there'd be no peace. It's peace. We have peace in the Middle East now, and you might have Hamas. We have a little flame here and there, but basically that'll be taken out. If they don't get rid of the guns, then then they will be very unhappy people. We'll have no choice. They will be eliminated. They made a deal to get out. You have Hezbollah in Lebanon. We have to do something there. They're causing a lot of problems, but those are small. We actually have peace in the Middle East, and the president was very instrumental. He really helped us, one of the most. And we've had great help from a number of countries, but Egypt has been great. The president's been great. And we have peace in the Middle East. It's an amazing thing. Nobody thought we'd ever see that. Now, I would say if we didn't bomb the Iran nuclear plant, they would have had a nuclear weapon within 2 months. You would not have peace in the Middle East. You wouldn't be able to. Nobody would be able to do that. But that's what gave us peace in the Middle East. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Press. Thank you, Press. Let's go. Thank you, Press. Thank you, Press. Everyone, thank you, Press.
What prompted you to take military off the table for Greenland?
Thank you, Thank you, Press. Thank you, Press.
We'll all see what happens. The military's not on the table. I don't think it'll be necessary. I really don't.
Okay.
I think people are going to use better judgment. They'll use their best judgment, and I don't think that will not be necessary.
Thank you, Press. Thank you, Press. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, Press.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Press. Let's go.
So my wife went to see the deal.
Thank you. Keep going.